Yeah, it's important to get a pre-approval before an auction. When you do agree to buy at an auction, you're locked into the purchase. That means if for some reason you can't get finance afterwards, you're gonna be in a spot of bother. So I usually recommend talking to your broker maybe 3 or 4 weeks before the auction. You then takes 1 week to choose a lender, and a lender can take any time from 1 day to a week and a half to get that pre-approval in place. That should give you plenty of time to have that pre-approval ready and ready to bid at the auction. You should definitely get a copy of the contract and Section 32 before the auction. You should take it to your conveyancer or solicitor, get them to run over it and make sure there aren't any little clauses or any issues that are going to keep you out of pocket after you've agreed to buy the property. It is a good idea as well to get a building and pest inspection. Often with properties there can be little issues that you can't see that you need a qualified inspector to check out and come back to you with a report. If you don't, and there are potential issues such as termites or structural issues, then this can cost tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands across the life of your property. Much more expensive than the original $700 you would have spent for that peace of mind. Before you put a bid in auction, it's important to discuss the terms. What do I mean the terms? I mean settlement periods along with the deposit payable. Standard settlement periods are 30, 60 or 90 days, and the standard deposit is 10% on the day. Now 30, 60 or 90 might not work for you, so talk to the vendor, find out exactly what they want, exactly what works for you, and see if there's any flexibility. In terms of the deposit, they often want 10% cash or a cheque. Do you still use a cheque these days? Most people don't. You probably don't want to carry a huge bag of cash to the auction either. So discuss this with them prior to putting in a bid, and either talk to your mum or dad, get a temporary checkbook, or work out another way to pay them on the day in the ideal event that you're successful at the auction. Auctions are pretty intense. I'm not sure if you've been to one before, but people do get caught up in the moment. So it is very important to set a limit before you start bidding. Talk to us before you set your limit. We'll work out 1, what's acceptable to the bank and what the bank will lend you, and 2, what's going to be good for your situation. Thanks for listening today. I hope you enjoyed it and got something out of it. If we can help you with anything, perhaps you have a sneaky auction coming up, feel free to jump on the Entourage website and we'll get in touch with you. Cheers.